ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. Outside, 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. 3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
3-1.
Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yadier Molina. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A 1-1 home. Hit out toward second. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
He did not hit all that hard, Dero. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Garcia at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. They won't get him at third as they've moved runners to the corners now with just 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And their runners at the corners now. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Grounded to third. Sogard is there. A throw to the plate. And now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Navarez, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Garcia.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Ryan Braun.
Now in the box, Ryan Braun to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Down and away, ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The center fielder, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count to Cain, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And the pitch. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But he just missed his extra bases. high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To short. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. But they're on top 2-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Brett Anderson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Brock Holt. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Wind up and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a 2nd time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cardinals are out in front 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung. He drew a walk his first time up. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started time. Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Here's Eric Sogard. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. Wong ranging into the outfield. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. One out, nobody on.
Ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no
You can see
strikes.
this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, one man in. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Casper.
Stepping in, Keston Hiura. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. 0-1 the count. The pitch.
Ball, that's outside. That's ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
The third baseman, number 3, Orlando Arcia.
To the plate now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Runners going in the dirt here. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. No one out with a runner at second. 3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Number 43.
Stepping up to the plate, Dakota Hudson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
1-1.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The smoke at first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Colton Wong. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The Lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1, here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's going.
And a double steal try here. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retiring. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. Instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Thank you.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ray Black takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Dylan Carlson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Black is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O, Velo. Lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
Now
good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That's what happens when the slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Yadi Molina digging in now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he popped him up. Garcia coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now that was so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
The third baseman.
So digging in now, Orlando Arcia. It was a walk in his last trip. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Matt Carpenter will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first.
Matt Carpenter.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runner on first with 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Number 43.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run. Matt Carpenter is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third down.
Now playing third base. Number 13. Matt
hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. and he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Payoff pitch one more time. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Jairo Munoz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Brewers, number 36, Jairo Munoz.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Brock Holt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
High in the air out to center field. King is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Corbin Burns is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39.
7th inning ready to roll. Colton Wong will stand in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And the pitch.
Hey! The count is 1-2.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a nod.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Bounced softly in front of the plate, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul.
Brent Suter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a real...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. At the plate, Eric Sogard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Kiki Kim will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 33, Kiki Kim.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Now a hard liner. Foul. Another 2-2 offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. We're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Anyway. 0-1.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
That's one of those
The
tough
second
luck
baseman.
outs that'll drive you
Yes,
crazy
sir.
as a hitter. He drove that fastball,
You're
but
out.
couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
So coming to the plate, Keston Hiura. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke
0-1
down,
the count.
dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your
I got the count,
sights.
1 and 2.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Swing and a drive, and a ball sent down to deep left center field. This is into the bullpen, a home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Brewers 1. Alex Claudio has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 58.
Ready for another chance? Tommy Edman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. To third. Sogard has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. Third baseman. Matt.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No.
And a ball 1-0. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change.
Ball, that's
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Claudio, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Kiki
Now
Kim,
batting,
and
the
he's getting his first plate appearance
Kiki.
here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit
Back
ago.
outside.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich on the move. Throw into second. Throw is up the line as it gets away. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Here's Colton Wong now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready now, Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
They'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1.
Nope.
Forkball misses, 1-1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
2 balls and a strike to Braun. The 2-1 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Skied into very shallow right. Carlson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher.
Number 16.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. The lead remains. David Phelps enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2 now.
started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Throw over to first. Dive, but he's back. The 1-2. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now batting, Yadier Molina. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Redbird rally. Digging in now for the Brewers, Brock Holt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Starts him out with a forkball for a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In is Christian Yelich. And that misses, ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. St. Louis took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dakota Hudson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in 6 no-hit innings. Kiki Kim takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.